After a personal tragedy left him scrambling to find the help he needed, this New Jerseyan started his own business to help others, switching careers and becoming an entrepreneur, re-energizing himself to make a difference. I'm joined today by Ron Gold, the CEO of LeanOnWe. Thanks for joining us, Ron.
It's great to be here.
Tell me, what is LeanOnWe?
LeanOnWe is a service that allows families who are looking for care to find a hand-picked caregiver that they hire privately and directly.
And that's through the website that you have. People go on your website and they can do this.
Exactly.
Now, why did you start this? Tell me your story. What happened?
So I worked on Wall Street for my entire career. I was also an avid athlete, a big cyclist. I used to go on weekend morning rides with a big group of friends. Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend 2011, I was finishing a 50-mile bike ride. I was almost home, a few miles from home, when all of a sudden an out-of-control SUV comes barreling at me.
Oh my goodness, and what happened?
The only thing that stands out is when my neurosurgeon came into the room and broke the news that I'd never walk again. I mean, I knew I couldn't walk because I had these big external fixators on my legs to help the bones heal, and I just assumed that once they were off, everything would be good. But no, and that was obviously the hardest thing I've ever had to hear.
Right. So how does LeanOnWe help with when people face this situation?
Sure. So there are sort of two polar opposites that you think about as your options. One is going through an agency. So I was with an agency that Kessler had set me up with. When the insurance was over, the agency said to me, well, you're welcome to continue out of pocket. That'll be $25 an hour. It's 4-hour minimum. And there are a number of restrictions that go along with that.
Right.
The other option, though, is to hire someone on your own. So I looked into that, and I realized that that option isn't really very good either. It's usually somebody puts something on Facebook, or you ask your neighbor who tells you that their cousin's uncle used someone 6 months ago.
Right.
But my wife and I figured if we could bridge the gap between the two extremes, then we'd really have something.
Right.
If you think about it, the things that people like about an agency is the peace of mind that that the caregivers are vetted,
Right.
and that the caregivers will have backup if needed be. So
It
those
might
are
work a little harder for you then.
considerably harder for you, and they're going to be a whole lot more reliable.
Right.
And if you think about it, the type of personality who's willing to put themselves out on a platform like ours, so think like a dating site. If someone's going to put themselves out on that kind of platform, they're more confident in their own abilities to go about things that way.
So you basically get a one-time fee, you do the background checks, you have these people that you've interviewed, and then people could come to your website and choose who they want and go about it that way.
We do that, but we also have an ongoing service fee. And for that, you get insurance, theft, liability, and more importantly, you get the peace of mind that you're always covered.
Wow.
If the caregiver is sick, backup, vacation, or it's just not working out for any number of reasons. But the beauty is that you can tell us exactly what you want.
Okay. And of course, you're based in New Jersey, but you help people throughout the tri-state region. And if you'd like to get more information on this, you can head over to leanonwe.com. We'll be right back.